सर मिडिल सर मिडिल
अंदर आओ, थोड़ा सा आ जाओ।
अली सफीर कहाँ है?
हाँ शायन भाई,
उसको बोलो जल्दी बैट करे, वन डाउन है यार।
फाइन आ जाए साथ भाई। है फाइन है। ये नहीं है, वो स्क्वायर है। आ जाओ शुरू में, आ जाओ, थोड़ा घूम जा। देखा अंपायर किस तरफ हो जाए। इसको देख ले। उमेद थोड़ा सा आप भी अंदर हो गए, बहुत हो गए, बहुत ज़्यादा हो गए, थोड़ा बाहर हो बस। ठीक है नहीं, चले रेडी,
नीचे रख लो बैग, नीचे रख लो बैग।
रेडी प्ले। शाबा मैडे बात है, गुड स्टार्ट बोय।
So welcome back to DHA Sports Club, Moin Khan Academy. This is match number 11 of Bluebird Presents Net Solar Energy BPL Season 3, powered by Milky's Food. Last match of the league stages for Himalaya packages, who've been asked to bat first for the last match of their league stages, and they are up against Shayan Resorts. A must-win game for both the teams. Umed Waqas taking on the new ball and just manages to get it towards the offside. Faiz Chaudhary, he's opening the innings alongside his brother Saif, who is at the non-striker's end, surprisingly. But in the first three deliveries, you could definitely see some turn available for the left-arm spinner, something that we have witnessed throughout the tournament, throughout the matches that have been played here at this venue. 2 wins out of 4 matches. They'll be hoping that they can win this one as well, so that they can cement their place in the semi-finals. Thick edge, lucky. It's gone fine. It's going to run away for 4 as well. First boundary for Himalaya packages, not where he intended it to, because he was looking to force that one away on the offside. Got a thick edge, no one in first slip, and third man was pretty square. This time the ball not turning a great deal, just straightening onto the off stumps channel, and Faiz Chaudhary slashing hard at it, and as a result getting a boundary in the process. Had a wonderful victory last time around Himalaya packages when they were able to defeat our fiend builders of the last ball, courtesy of brilliance from Tala Malik. A six that he was able to hit against Bilal Shoaib over long off. That gave them a historic victory. And if you talk about Shayan Resorts, unfortunately couldn't chase down 112 a few days back. And they were bundled out for 110, lost by a smallest margin of 1 run. And maybe that is the reason why, after winning the toss, they opted to bowl first, so that they'll once again be able to resist the opposition to a modest total and will be able to chase it down this time around. Field is going to get changed a bit because it's Saif Chaudhary now on strike. Straight away, long off goes back. And they've got the field at deep extra cover. Just punches that away on the offside to pick up a single. A good over, good start this for Himalaya packages. A boundary in it. First over done, it's 8 for no loss.
आओ सामने आओ। साथ ईसा से चेंज कर ले ईसा
मैं नॉर्मल में स्पिन को
चेंज करो
लेकिन थर्ड लेग
सर की फील्डर चेंज है
राइट आर्म ओवर मिडिल
ईसा इधर ही आ जाओ ईसा स्क्वायर फाइन ले जाओ ईसा फाइन आ जाओ
So Hassan Pai sharing the new ball from the other end. Starts off with a wide down the leg side. Flashing blade gets it in the gap, does Saif Chaudhary. But they've got protection out there in the deep. Umaid Waqas, who just bowled off the first over, is now positioned at deep on the offside. And I think they've done their homework against Saif Chaudhary because they know that he likes to hit them big on the offside, especially when he's looking to go over extra cover while using his wrist. And that's why they have continuously placed that fielder deep at extra cover, along with the fielder at long on or long off. Field obviously changes as soon as his brother comes in on strike, Faiz. They've got deep third man for the fast bowler. Some swing for Hassan Pai. The ball just moved slightly away after its pitch is being given as a wide by the on-field umpire, and rightly so, because that ball was very close to that guideline. Now it's an interesting situation for both the teams. It's a must-win game for both the teams, obviously. Shayan Resorts will be slightly on the back foot, looking at the manner they lost their previous game. On the other hand, Himalaya Packages will be hoping that they can once again put up a decent total on the board. Comes down the pitch, gets it wider of the mid-on fielder, and we'll get another boundary, does Faiz. His batting has improved significantly if you talk about the way he has batted in this tournament. He has been regularly opening the innings for Himalaya Packages. We have seen him opening the innings alongside Fahim Chaudhary as well. Comes down the pitch, gets it wider of the mid-on fielder, and we'll get boundaries that have been scored have come from his bat. So the intentions are pretty clear, although there is a bit of turn available on this pitch, but still the ball is still coming onto the bat very nicely, as you can expect, because it's still very hard, very new. Both long on and long off now in place, as he goes for a quick single towards the offside. Now we have seen Saif Chaudhary batting in different positions. Earlier in the tournament he was coming into bat at number 3. I think it's the best that he opens the innings for Himalaya Packages, because he's the one who can definitely punish the bowlers during the power play. Straight away the fielder goes back deep on the offside. Just staying a little low, appealing for leg before, but the ball was angling down the leg side. They know they want to get the departure. They want to see the departure of Saif Chaudhary as early as possible. Otherwise, if he's going to stay till the end of the 6 overs, you can expect them to score at 10 and over. And obviously, if he gets set, then he has the ability of playing a longer innings for himself and supporting his team to get a big score tonight. You could definitely see the ball moving slightly in the air away from the right hander. A couple of times we have seen him beating Faiz Chaudhary outside the off stump, and even on that occasion the ball was much fuller in length, and although he was slightly forwards onto the front foot, but it was that swing in the air that allowed the ball to go past the outside edge. Usually when that happens, you see a fielder in the slip cordon, so if an edge is induced, there is a chance of them to pick up a wicket. Now that has just gone over the bowler's head. He's himself running in the follow-through to stop that single, but he won't be able to do that. Fez gets the single he was after, and he will retain the strike at the start of next over. 2 overs are now done. Himalaya packages are 18 for no loss.
उमर साथ दो ईसा शर्ट में आ जाओ भाई थोड़ा सा आप ही हो गया अब्दुल्ला भाई ठीक है
सफीर, हाँ, अगर पावर प्ले में हो तो पापा को भेज देना। तला मलिक से लो बैट, तला मलिक से।
Got 4 wickets the other day. Humaid Waqas having the added responsibility of bowling with the new ball and to pick up wickets early for his team. Hits that one really hard, and you just get the feeling that he got his fingertips to it, but they've got Sheikh Ubaidur Rahman at long off, so Faiz will just get a single. It's their 4th match of the league stages. Obviously they'll have one more match after this one, and they'll hope that they can win these 2 matches so that they can end up with 6 points as well. Shayan Resorts, and similar sort of situations for Saif Chaudhary and his team as well. And it's up in the end, it's gone. Wonderful delivery once again from Humaid Waqas, and he gets the big fish. Saif Chaudhary will depart early tonight for Himalaya packages. Bit of flight, a bit of turn. Saif was just looking to open the face of the bat so that he could get it over the fielder at cover. Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman was standing underneath that, and he took it comfortably in the end. So he goes back for another low score tonight, Saif Chaudhary. And the first wicket has gone down for Himalaya packages.
देख वैसा ही हुआ उसमें थोड़ी सी स्पिन हो वो लाइन अच्छी है इधर आएंगे मिडिल पीछे आओ ये मिडिल है लेफ्ट आर्म ओवर आप सही हो ठीक है थोड़ा सा बाहर हो बस 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 अगर लेफ्टी अच्छा है तुम्हारा अच्छा है शाबाश हाँ अब्दुल्ला भाई इस तरफ
You were just mentioning that Humaid Waqas got 4 wickets the other day, and he'll have another responsibility to bowl well with the new ball here tonight, and he has answered the call of his captain by getting rid of Saif Chaudhary. Now Safir is the new man in. And straight away he went for the big shot towards the leg side, but the captain himself is patrolling the boundary towards deep mid wicket, so he's going to get up the mark with a single. It's not the first time we have seen them shuffling their batting order. Safi usually comes into bat at number 5 or number 6, but he has been promoted up, maybe to maintain the left hand right hand combination so that the bowlers won't find it easy as soon as the strike is rotated. Now that stayed low and turned as well. Faiz Chaudhary was just looking to force that one on the offside. He didn't use his feet much, and that's why there was a big gap sort of between the bat and where the ball ended up. You could see Huzaifar Rizwan in the background standing at square legs, so obviously he'll be used shortly by the captain Shayan Mateen. Lovely. Might have been an arm delivery. Just pushed that one slightly quicker, Humaid. Got a lot of variations, and so far they are proving very effective. 3 dots to end. It's 20 for 1 after 3.
लेफ्टी है बिलाल स्क्वायर से आओ इधर घूम जाओ अब्दुल्ला फाइन नहीं चाहिए अब्दुल्ला थर्ड मैन ईसा बाहर हो अब्दुल्ला फाइन
लेफ्टी ऑन स्ट्राइक है
कर लोगे ना आ जाओ इधर आ जाओ मैं इधर आ जाओ अनस भाई आप अंदर हो जाओ मैच को उधर कवर्स पे कर दो अब्दुल्ला यहीं से सर्कल से आ जाओ थोड़ा सा बाहर जी बस
राइट आर्म राउंड द विकेट
बस ईसा अंदर हो हुज़ैफा एक कदम अंदर सही अनस भाई अंदर हो.
So Hassan Bhai just bowling 1 over, and the captain himself is going to bowl with the new ball now. I mentioned that before as well. They've got plenty of spin options available. Still no signs of Huzaifar Rizwan, but obviously he'll be given the ball. Shayan coming in because they've got the left-hander in now. Hits it back over the bowler's head, hits it hard, and will get a boundary to Safir. Probably the safest region to play your big shot. It was pitched up. He wasn't really concerned about the amount of turn the bowler is going to get because he got very close to the pitch and made sure that he got it over the bowler's head. Now the reaction from the bowler suggested that obviously the ball might have brushed through his fingers, but it was hit really hard. Having a decent time in this tournament, Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman had already scored a half century in one of those matches for Shayan Resorts where they were able to chase down the target, and he scored 60 odd. Played 3 matches up till now, have just won once, but things can turn in a tournament where you get to see 6 teams that consist of very strong and very capable players, and probably that is the reason why we haven't really seen a side staying unbeaten in this tournament. Well, India Junction was, because they won their first 3 matches, but we saw them suffering defeat the other day as well. Just pushed it and went for a quick single. He looks busy, Safir Chaudhary. We know that he can hit those big shots, but he's very quick between the wickets as well. On top of that, he's a very good left-arm seamer who can bowl at the death, especially when he is looking to nail those Yorkers. Talking about Saif Chaudhary, once again not getting a big score for his team. Maybe he's saving his best for the last, but never know. Well, he rushes through his overs very quickly, Shayan. Doesn't really give a lot of room for the right-handers because His natural angle is obviously coming in, and if there is a bit of turn available on this pitch, which it is, then it's very difficult. Now he just gets it over mid-off. I think he picked it up. He knew it was not a regular off-spinner from Shayan. He just bowled it from the back of his hand, maybe a leg spinner sort of. Hit that against the turn and comfortably got it over Hassan Pai's head, who was standing at mid-off. Straight away after conceding a boundary, a field has been changed. Mid-wicket comes in, long off, goes back. It's a low full toss, but we'll just get a single towards the fielder, Hassan Pai. It's a good over this from the batting team's point of view. 10 runs off it. It's 30 for 1 after 4.
आ जाओ मैं
Into his third over now, Ahmed Waqas.
Oh, yeah, well.
Now you can see that he's trying to bowl much straighter. Earlier in his first over, he was just a little outside the off stump, but his line has improved. If you talk about the way he has bowled in the previous over, as a result of which he was able to get rid of Saif Chaudhary. And I think he's targeting the stumps because you could see Faiz just exposing his stumps, or he just moves away from the line of leg stump slightly.
Oh, well.
He's doing the right thing by not trying to play a horizontal bat shot or looking to play across the line, because that's where the problem lies. That stayed low, but he has somehow managed to get it in the gap towards deep mid-wicket. The long on tried his best by moving to his right, a bit of a fumble as well, but Faiz will just get a couple. Fielding efforts will have to be much better as compared to what we just witnessed. In a do-or-die match, in a crucial encounter, you've got to make sure that you do not allow the opposition to score runs freely whenever the ball has been hit in the outfield. So many fielders on the offside, you could clearly count them on your fingers. Backward point cover, extra cover. Looking like a proper top order player, Faiz Chaudhary. Didn't used to open the innings. Faiz used to come in down the order. I think they must have communicated with him at the start of the tournament that he's going to be the regular batter to open the innings, and he has done a pretty decent job. One of those matches got into the 40s as well. Slightly slow to react. There the fielder Bilal Ahmed, that short fine leg, and that allowed Safi to get another quick single. Three runs of that over. It's 33 for 1 after 5.
मैं सामने से आ जाओ और इस ओवर के बाद ना उमर को बोलना अंदर आ जाओ तो बाहर चले जाओ।
Right arm over the wicket.
So one more over left in the power play for Himalaya packages. Anas will be the one bowling it. Shayan has been regularly rotating his bowlers from that end specifically. We saw Hassan Pai bowling his first over, and then Shayan himself came in to bowl. He was a little expensive and he got hit for 10, and now they have brought in pace again. Pretty sure after the batting power play is done, it's going to be all about spin. Umaid has bowled 3 already. They've got Huzaifar Rizwan as well. Shayan will obviously bowl his remaining 3 overs as well. Hits it in the air, gets it over point. The ball is just slowing down a bit. Might not be able to reach the boundary. The fielder gets there first. A good tag team effort by the couple of fielders, Umaid Waqas and then Huzaifar Rizwan, and as a result of which they have kept it down to just a couple of runs. Safi Chaudhary must have thought that he has timed it well enough to earn himself a boundary, but as soon as they realize that the ball is just slowing down a bit, have a look at the effort there from Umaid Waqas, pushing the ball inside the boundary ropes, and then Huzaifar Rizwan ensuring that he gets to it. We have seen some high scores being chased down in this tournament and some low scores being defended. 171 was chased down by Himalaya packages in their last match, and if you talk about Shayan Resort's previous outing, they couldn't chase down 112. So a lot of things have happened in this tournament. A lot of unusual results that we have witnessed. Comes down the pitch, hits it hard and flat, and just gets it over Hassan Pai at long off. Well, you could see that he didn't time it from the middle of the bat. He knew it. Just got too close to the pitch of that ball. Sliced it in the end. Hassan Pai, well, he needed a few more inches in his height to take down that one. But nevertheless, it's the first maximum of the innings for Himalaya packages. The ball getting stuck in the net, so obviously he'll be needing some assistance by one of his fellow fielders who are much taller than him. Good aggression this being shown there by Faiz. He's the one who's getting more boundaries. We have seen Safir in fact getting one, and apart from that, it's been all about Faiz and the way he has batted while opening the innings. Now remember, it's the last over of the batting power play, and that is the reason why Faiz is trying to take as many risks as possible, but in doing so, he is ensuring that he doesn't lose his wicket. One thing is good about Faiz's batting is that as soon as he has hit the big shot, the very next delivery, he hasn't looked to play a dot delivery. In fact, he has looked to score a run. .44 in the power play is not a bad effort, knowing the fact that you've got depth in your batting order. Decent delivery, although it was in the block hole, but you could see the ball just curving into the left-hander, but he did well to dig it out and getting a single towards long gone. So very good over this for Himalaya packages. Batting power play is done. They are 45 for 1.
फाइन आ जाए यार स्टार्ट में
जल्दी करेंगे जैफा देख लियो इसको भी
So since the batting power play is over, we're going to witness another change in the bowling attack, and the man that we were mentioning early on, Huzaifar Rizwan, who usually bowls with the new ball, has been asked to come in. He's got good control over his line and length, Huzaifar. Might not be a big turner of the cricket ball, but he knows where he is supposed to bowl against the right-handers or the left-handers. Definitely not like that. That far outside the off stump will be easy runs for the batting team. Even he's getting some purchase of this track. Faiz has done well, really well, if you talk about the quality of spin attack he has faced so far in these first 6 over. The way Humaid Waqas was turning the ball a mile, and now he's up against Huzaifar Rizwan on a different pitch, on a difficult pitch. To be able to score at a strike rate of more than 115 and 20 is a decent job. It gets even better if you can get a big score for yourself and convert this start into a big innings. Now Shafi will have to be a little watchful, especially when he is looking to turn the ball on the leg side, because we have seen the ball turning sharply. It's better if you play with a straighter bat as compared to with a horizontal bat or maybe an angled bat on a pitch that is giving a lot of turn to the spinners. Still goes for that big heave on the leg side. Now this is the very first shot that he attempted on the very first ball that he faced. I think he's more comfortable sweeping the ball as compared to hitting them straight down the ground, although the boundary that he got was while hitting Shayan over his head. And he's shadow practicing that shot as well now at the non-striker's end. Slightly up his chance for the fielder and gone. Soft dismissal this time for Faiz Chaudhry. And Huzefa picks up a wicket straight away. Not sure whether he was looking to hitting over the head of that fielder or was just looking to guide that one towards long off. In the end, the ball just going up in the air and the captain taking a safe catch towards extra cover. So once again getting a start but not being able to convert that into a big score. Huzefa gets a wicket of his last ball of the first over. 7 overs are now bowled. Himalaya packages are 49 for 2.
आजा चले बैटर इन आ जाइए शयान आ जाइए
एक ही दफा चले जा पीछे बार बार निकलना पड़ेगा फिर आएगा सीधा सीधा आजा सर हमने 8 से करी है बहुत बैट बॉल खाई इधर अबे जो बाउंड्री वाले हैं वो बाउंड्री पे उधर ही रहेंगे ना इधर या तो अंदर आओगे फिर पीछे जाओगे इसका ना चेंज करो ना बार बार इतना लंबा नहीं करो
So going at 7 and over, but now they've lost a couple of wickets. Both the openers back in the dugout. In walks another Chaudhary, Fahim Chaudhary, now at number 4. But right now he's going to be at the non-striker's end since we saw a wicket going down in the last ball of the previous over. Now they've got the services of a leg spinner too, Isa bin Musa, who also picked up 4 wickets the other day. Sometimes when you've got a lot of bowling options available, it turns out to be a headache of which bowler to introduce at which stage of the innings. But Shayan has brought himself back on. Might be hoping that he can bowl a few quiet overs and make sure that the run rate goes further down for Himalaya packages. Now that's a thick edge. It's another opportunity. 2 fielders getting very close to each other. And a catch has been spelled. I guess it was Isa bin Musa. We were just mentioning about him. He was at short third man. And there was a fielder at backward point who was running towards his right. It was Huzefa Rizwan who got there. Got both his hands to it. But then I just get the feeling he realized that he got too close to Isa bin Musa. And then in the process just couldn't get hold of the ball. Would have been an ideal situation for a team like Shayan Resorts. 2 back-to-back wickets, 2 new batters in. But now, with the drop chance, they've got a single. 50 up. Fahim Chaudhary is now on strike.
थोड़ा सा अंदर और साथ रेडी रहियो थोड़ा सा अंदर बस सही है
Gets a single towards long on, not where he intended to, because you could see that he was looking to drive that one towards deep extra cover. Not sure whether it's an ideal position for Fahim Chaudhary to be coming into bat. A batter like him is more suited at the top of the order while opening the innings, but then you can argue that where will Saif Chaudhary bat if he's not opening the innings? The way Faiz has batted, the way he has taken on the bowlers, you could say that Faiz come into bat later down the order, maybe at number 5 or number 6, so that he can get those big shots towards the end. But now with 2 wickets gone down very early, you could see that Safir might shift his gears and not bat as freely as he wanted to. Much better comeback over this from the skipper. Went for 10, remember. Got hit for a couple of boundaries in his opening over, but had just given away 3 singles. And it is going to stay that way. Another dot to win. Good over this from the skipper. 8 done. It's 52 for 2.
रन 4 रन कवर बहुत अच्छे सही है आजा आगे आ जाओ बस बाल पे क्या इसके लिए
Into his second over now. Who's there for this one? I'm pretty sure that drop chance will be in the back of his mind. And he would want to get rid of Safir Chaudhary as early as possible so that he can get this on the back of his head and not think much more about it. Mohammad Taslim is now in the field for Shayan Resort, so probably he'll be sharing his experience too alongside his skipper through the bowlers. Doesn't really need to try anything different at this stage. Shayan Resorts, because they're in a much better position as compared to the opposition. Once again, the ball just curling away from the right hand, although it's not given as a wide on that occasion by the on-field umpire because it was well within the guidelines, I guess. Might not get those boundaries for him, but he knows how to pick the gaps and pick up singles. Pretty sure Safir will be regularly communicating with him to make sure that Safir gets as much strike as possible in this partnership. It's not the first time we have seen Safir attempting a big shot on the leg side, especially with that big sweep that he prefers playing towards square leg and mid wicket. Much better delivery. Much better option against Fahim because you don't really need to bowl it that far outside the off stump. Just make sure that you bowl straight, because if he's going to miss, you can either hit the pads or the stumps. Almost hit the leg stump over there. Couple of dots it is to end the over. You could see the disappointment on the face of Fahim because he faced another dot delivery. It's 56 for 2 after 9.
देके टक्कर चलो चलो शाबाश बॉयज
Slightly up edge, but it's going to fall short. The reason why he's continuing to bowl Shayan is because he knows that they've got a left-hander in Safir, and he's going to have more chances of getting him out as compared to the other spinners. Nicely timed, but fielders have been positioned perfectly. They know their angles brilliantly. The bowlers, they know where the batters are looking to play those shots to get those singles or boundaries. So the fielders have been right on the money and they have been on their toes. Apart from one catch and a miss field, the ground fielding has been pretty decent from Shayan Resorts. Hits it hard and straight, does Safir, and he gets it over long off's head. Good hit, this from the left-hander. I think that is going to be pitched up. Safir is going to go after it. And I think he could see that the ball was bowled from the back of his hand, so it was not a regular off-spinner. Instead, the ball that just turns into the left-hander, and he made sure that after clearing his front leg, he got it over his head. Now, therefore, obviously, any run that will be scored from the bat of Safir Chaudhary, it's going to not only hurt Shayan Resorts, but it's going to bother Huzaifar Rizwan as well, because he was the one who dropped his catch a couple of overs back. Bowls a full toss, hits it hard, hits it long, hits it comfortably over mid-wicket this time. You could say that the previous shot was a pretty decent one, but this time it was an absolute gift. That too delivered by the captain himself, and Safir Chaudhary is not going to miss out on those. All of a sudden the run rate has now gone and started to touch 7 and over now for the batting team, which was hovering around 5.5 and 6. Very sensible. Not only he made sure that it turns out to be a very big over, but he's also going to make sure that Fahim will be exposed to just one delivery in this over. And even if he gets a dot, they've got the runs they were after. 15 of this over already. And if this turns out to be a dot delivery, then Safir will be on strike at the start of next over. Another misfield. And they're going to get the single. So 16 of that over from the skipper. It's 72 for 2 after 10.
मुझे तीनों वो जो भी पड़े ना शॉर्ट याद कर ले अभी सीधा आएगा आगे करेगा सीधा 10 रन चाहिए 7 विकेट फिर भी आ रहे याद आ गया राइट आर्म ओवर चलो छापा बॉय इसे देख लेना अपनी फीट दो कदम ऊपर बॉय शाबाश दो कदम ऊपर.
So time for some leg spin. Isa bin Musa comes in and drops it way too short, but he's going to get away with that because it was Fahim Chaudhry who just got it towards deep mid wicket. Had it been Safir, the ball would have been hit towards the stands on the leg side.
सर फाइन चाहिए
Couple of wickets have gone down up till now. One to Humaid and the other one to Huzaifar Rizwan. Safir has just started to look settled, and another fumble there from the fielder. Yes, it was Sheikh Ubaidur Rahman who was standing at deep extra cover. It was short, it was slightly wide. He got the room he was after. He smashed that one really hard, and Sheikh Ubaid just overran it. He was going somewhere else. The ball was coming in the other direction, and as a result of which, Safir gets another boundary. Now he's raced away to 34 of 21, possibly because of the couple of sixes he got in the previous over. Hits it really hard, hits it dead straight and flat. And this might be the flattest six we have seen in this tournament. Did not go that high off the ground, but look at how quickly the ball went towards the boundary ropes. Almost hitting the wheels of that side screen, but it's a big six nevertheless for the left-hander. And all of a sudden, the match has slightly shifted in the favour of the batting team because the run rate is now touching 8 and over. Shot again, couldn't get it past the captain. Quick single. No fielder nearby backing up. The bowler couldn't get it the throw properly, and as a result of which, Safir Chaudhry gets another couple. Last couple of overs have been very productive for the batting team. Couple of sixes against the skipper, and now 13 of the first 4 deliveries. Got to be much more disciplined in their bowling effort as well as the fielding efforts. That drop catch has definitely started haunting the fielding team now. He's doing the right thing for him. Hasn't really set a foot wrong up till now in this innings. 87 for 2 after 11.
आप तो भागोगे नहीं पानी पहले आपको दे दिया भाई एक वन बाउंस फेंको ना एक तो बॉल को पकड़ने के लिए ऊपर से बातें सुना रहे बॉल पकड़ो ना तो इस तरह बॉल राइट आर्म ओवर बस हिसाब के अंदर हो इधर हो
Spin will continue from the bowling team. It's going to be Umar Taslim who will take all his pace off, especially when he's up against the right-hander.
लगकर आओ, सिंगल होने देना, सिंगल थोड़ी रोकना है.
Maybe now it's the time that they need some magic, and who better can provide him than Umar Taslim himself.
Single.
Drag that one wider of the fielder at deep mid wicket, but nicely gathered there by the fielder.
3 कट पे आ जाओ.
आपको राउंड है, बाहर कटो, आप भी बाहर चलो जाओ, आप बदलो, आप भी इधर हो.
Well, he was lucky there. Safi Chaudhary was a quicker one, but after hitting the pads, the ball was very close to the leg stump. Yusuf bin Musa running in from short third, but they'll get that leg by they were after.
सेम फील्ड है, इधर घूमोगे, जल्दी जल्दी आओगे.
शाबाश उमर भाई, शाबाश.
There is no one at fine leg, square leg. Will have to cover some distance. Once again, it's going to be Humaid Waqas in action. Until the time he's going to get to the ball, Fahim will just walk along for that couple of runs. Ideal situation for the batting team because they still have 8 overs after this one. So 170 is still on for Himalaya packages. But things can change significantly if they can pick up wickets at regular intervals.
सिंगल है, फौरन फेंक दो. इस तरह नहीं करो. ओवर.
हरीश, हरीश. कौन है? आ जाइए गाइस, आ जाइए. चलो उसे आओ. जैफा. डांट के करेंगे तो फिर अजीज भाई अपना कल करेंगे. इधर बात करें, कट से डाल के करें. यार क्या काम करो. और ये सिस्टम भाई कौन है?
He's been brought back into the attack. Zafar Rizwan swept away nicely. If they push hard, they might be able to come back for the second, but they have decided to go for just a run, and I think it's the right way moving forward. Because Safi, who is now batting on 43, is not eyeing a big score for himself, but for his team as well. That drop chance of Safi Chaudhary has costed the fielding side a lot, because after that we have seen him hitting few sixes, in fact 3 to be precise, and few boundaries as well.
लाइट के सामने खड़े हो जाओ. चलिए चलो चलो.
Hits it hard and flat and just goes over long off's head. Now, why did he run in? He was standing at the edge of the ropes, and Huzaifa Rizwan looks completely surprised by that effort. It was hit hard and flat, and have a look at the fielder. First running in and then realized that he had run too far in, and the ball went over his hands. These are the little moments that just take the game away from the teams. Had he been there at his regular position, it would have been a simple chance for him. And now Safir will just start to open up his shoulders a lot, because he knows that half the job has been done. Plenty of more batting to come for Himalaya packages. Now he gets it behind square on the leg side. They've got a fielder who does well. It's Numan Chawla with a slide towards his left. Made sure that he protected 3 runs for the team. But the 100 is up for the batting team. And 50 comes up for Safir Chaudhary as well. Right where his team needed that. Came out to bat at number 3, an unusual position for the left-hander. And then we saw Fez also losing his wicket in the process. But this partnership has now started to make the batting team much more comfortable. As you can see now, the fielders and the bowlers committing blunders and making errors. It's that one really hard, times that one really well, but we'll just get a run towards deep and wicket. Although we did see the ball turning a great deal when it was hard and new during the first 6 overs, but still the ball is coming onto the bat very nicely. And that last shot attempted by Fahim was a big proof of that. That once you get settled and once you start understanding the nature of the pitch, the batting does become a little easier. Gonna get a single towards the long on, and we'll get the strike at the start of the next over. He moves on to 41, 51 in fact. Himalaya packages after 13 at 103 for 2.
Bye.
अंदर हो थोड़ा सा. यार बॉल तो पकड़ो. बॉल तो पकड़ो. लेग पर आओ. लेग पर आओ.
4 byes of the first ball. The next delivery once again hits it hard and long and over the head of Hassan Pai. Well, he has been at the receiving end, Hassan Pai. Thrice we have seen in the innings that a big shot that has been played towards long on or long off. He has found himself in cold waters. In the previous over, we saw him running in, and as the ball just goes over his hand, and now, although he was standing at the perfect position, but the ball just went over his head because it was just timed a little better as he expected.
इधर आ जाओ यार सफीर, देखा जाएगा.
He's being pumped up by his teammates in the dugout because they know that Safir has laid a very solid foundation from where they can easily go past 170, 175 if they bat the way they have in these 13.5 overs. Umar Taslim also has a little bit of pause in his action. He just looks to see where the batter is looking to hit the ball, and then he delivers. Obviously, he'll have a crucial role to play with the bat as well, Umar Taslim, because we haven't really seen him firing with the bat. The most expensive player that got sold during the auction hasn't really delivered up till now. Big shot comes in, but it's going to just fall short of Numan at deep mid wicket. Now will Safir look to go after him once again? He has already done that early in the over when he got a 6 over long off's head. No one had fine legs, so that sweep shot also is an option. Quicker one. Bit of bat, and it turns out to be a dot delivery. Yeah, it's 115 for 2 after 14 overs.
पकड़ ली थी, पकड़ छोड़ दी थी, पकड़ ली थी.
Been a productive area for Fahim Chaudhary. We haven't really seen him getting a boundary, but he's still getting the job done for his team. A lot of runs have come towards deep mid wicket when he has just looked to drag the ball from outside the off stump and pulling it towards the fielder in the deep on the leg side. Safir must have been slightly wary when Fahim must have come into bat at number 4 because he wanted someone to support him well, and he has done that up till now. Remember, both these batters are out there since the 7th over. They were 49 for 2, and since then they have added 67 for the third wicket partnership. Gets a wicket now. Huzaifar Rizwan changing the angle, coming around the wicket and darting into the off stump. Safir Chaudhry, well, too much movement inside the crease, and that caused his demise maybe. Usually prefers hitting it straight down the ground, but he wanted to hit that big shot towards the leg side, but it was a quicker delivery from Huzaifar Rizwan that got better of him. But not before Safir Chaudhry played a vital role by scoring a half century. 58 of 34 he got tonight. It's 116 for 3.
Safe. Base.
चलिए बैठा रे आजा अभी वाटर हुआ है आजा आप पानी पीजिए सही
यहाँ पर रनर नहीं है ये लो आराम से एक दो बॉल डॉट पे बसा नहीं है अली बॉल चेक कर लो सर कितनी बॉल हुई है दो चार बाकी हैं.
So one left-hander replaces another. Ali Tahir Chawla walks in at number 5. Got a half century in the previous match. We'll be hoping that he can pick from where he left off the other day. Now it's time for the bowling team to just tighten up the screws a little and bowl a few quiet overs and pick a few wickets. Huzaifar Rizwan into his last over, has got a couple of wickets now. Enterprising player Ali Tahir Chawla, doesn't really hang along a lot more, and he straight away brings those big shots as well. And maybe now is the right time to send someone like him, because just 5 overs will be remaining after these 3 deliveries. But you have to realize that Fahim Chaudhry is not a quick runner between the wickets, the partner that he's got at the other end. So unless and until the ball has been placed comfortably in the gap, I'm pretty sure they're not going to look to go run for that single. Goes straight, does Ali Tahir. It's an opportunity for Umar Taslim, and he doesn't drop those. 2 wickets now in the over for Huzaifar Rizwan. He wanted to do something different. You could see that from the very first delivery that he faced. It was outside the off stump. Could have easily gone over extra cover. Instead, he chose to get it over long gone, and unfortunately got it straight down to the throat of Umar Taslim. So a couple of wickets now in the over. Ali Tahir walks back without troubling the scorer. It's 117 for 4.
वेट करेगा फील्ड देख ले पहले
Ali Musa now joins Fahim Chaudhry, another big striker of the ball.
let's go
edge. Another opportunity. Another one bites the dust. Isa bin Musa takes another one at short third, and Huzaifa Rizwan not only gets 2 in 2, but he gets the third of the over. Loose shot, you got to say, of the very first delivery. Not a lot of turn available, but the ball just holding on to its line, getting a thick edge. The ball going up in the air, and Isa bin Musa just walking in and taking a catch of his brother. Ali Musa clearly disappointed. A lot was expected out of him, but unfortunately he's going to get a golden duck tonight. It's 117 for 5.
यार हुज़ैफा चलो चलो शाबाश बॉयज
Leg. Left arm round. थोड़ा सा ठीक है भाई सही.
Unfortunately, he won't be able to get his hat-trick tonight, Huzaifa Rizwan, because he got 2 wickets in the last 2 balls of his spell. Almost got another one there, Shayan Resorts. Umaid Waqas has been brought into the attack straight away since the 2 right-handers are now at the crease. Tala Malik is the new man in. And that ball that was just chipped in the air just went over the outstretched hand of the captain at short extra cover. A couple of overs back, things were going and moving brilliantly for the batting team, and Safir was on strike and he was striking the ball from the middle of his bat. But that previous over from Huzaifa Rizwan, where we saw 3 wickets going down. Lovely delivery. A bit of turn and a bit of guile went between the bat as well as the wicket keeper, and it went down towards the boundary ropes. Byes given by the on-field umpire, so there was no bat involved. A lovely delivery and a good decision this by the captain to have a fielder in the slip cordon. They're going to take every run on offer, Himalaya packages, because they need a big score from here on. 160 is something they're going to be targeting in the remaining 4.5 overs. A busy player, Tala Malik. Because of his brilliance, they were able to snatch the victory from the jaws of defeat last time they were up against our fiend builders. He'll be needing his heroics tonight as well. Chance and to gone. Really good catch in the follow through by the spinner. Up till now, Fahim Chaudhary was looking to hit everything on the leg side, but this time the ball was turning further away from him. The idea was right to hit it towards deep mid wicket, but since the ball was turning away, he couldn't get it square. Instead, hit it straight, and a very good catch in the follow through by the bowler. Quick reflexes from Ubaid Waqas gets another wicket tonight. Fahim Chaudhary departs after scoring 15. It's 123 for 6.
थोड़ा सा बाहर है
रन आउट आएगा एक शाबा
Going to be Tala Shamsi at number 8. So they've got a lot of depth in their batting order. Himalaya packages. But things have just started to become a little difficult now for the batting team, since they are losing wickets at regular intervals now. 3 wickets in the previous over, and now a wicket for Ubaid Waqas as well. Thick edge. Just goes to the right of the fielder. It slipped. Isa bin Musa giving the chase. It's not going to go all the way for 4, but a couple of runs for Tala Shamsi. Very good comeback over this from Ubaid Waqas. 8 runs, but he got a wicket. It's 125 for 6 after 16 overs.
जान कोई करेंगे 9 मिनट में 4 ओवर
आप सिंगल खिलाओ मसला नहीं सिंगल दे दो इनको 5-7
बोला अंदर आओ ये लेंगे
बाहर भी निकला था बस जाने के बाद निकली हाँ आई हाथ में अब आएगी तो मार देंगे बस बजाते हम तो वही करने हैं एक साथ 155 डाल दो सिंगल डबल के चक्कर चलो 50 कर लो हिला नहीं कभी ठीक है पहला ओवर कर रहे हैं क्या करते हैं पहला ओवर है इसका देगा लूज देगा
Introducing a new spinner at this stage of the innings. Saad Pai has now been given the ball. Just 1 over tonight for Isa bin Musa, surprisingly. Umar Taslim also has just bowled a couple of overs. We've been mentioning that before time and time again, that all the 6 team have got a very good spin attack. Ubaid Waqas, likes of Ubaid Waqas, Zafar Rizwan, Shayan himself, Umar Taslim, Isa bin Musa, and now Saad Pai. Go for a quick single. Well, there has been an appeal of a run out at the non-striker's end. The bowler himself gathered the throw and then took the bails off. Tala Shamsi was the one running at the danger end, so the replay will suggest whether he was able to complete that single or not. He looks pretty confident, so just get the feeling it's going to be a formality for the third umpire to check at the non-striker's end whether the batter was inside the crease or not.
भी अच्छी आ रही है इसकी ना थोड़ा सा यहाँ से मार लीजिए
You could see the ball hitting his hands and then ending up onto the stumps, but by that time Tala Shamsi was well in. So Tala Shamsi survives, and they're going to be able to continue once again Himalaya packages. 127 for 6 right now with 22 legal deliveries left, so 160 is still gettable from here on. And that's a horrible delivery. And that's what happens when you are given your first over towards the back end of the innings. An error or two can cause a lot of damage for the bowling team. That's why the bowlers who have been bowling up till now could have been utilized. Back-to-back wides. And this time it wasn't kept by the keeper as well. It's not going to run away for 4. Anas is the one after it. But not only they're going to come back for a couple, but they're going to get an extra run of the wide as well. So, well, not being given as a wide, surprisingly. Both the batters are looking surprised, and that's the question they are asking from the umpire, who has given it as runs. So, according to him, the ball might have brushed through the pads or the bat. He himself is going after the ball, and they'll be able to get those 2 runs. Running for everything right now, both these batters. Saad Pai, on the other hand, is just bowling a little too quick. Just need to have a word with Humaid Waqas or maybe from Muzaffar Rizwan. The way they bowled, the way they just took all the pace off and invited the batters to go for the big shots, and we saw them losing wickets at regular intervals. Quick single, a shy at the stumps at the non-striker's end, but the bowler wasn't there to get at the throw. Tala Shamsi was interested in the second one, but they were not allowed to get that. They were after. Just dealing in singles and twos at this stage, both these batters. Touch play, and we all know how easily he picked up those singles on either side of the wicket. Another single to end the over. 9 runs off it. It's 134 for 6 after 17.
रुकेगा आजा क्या बात है ईसाक गुड स्टार्ट हुआ है
Isa bin Musa now into the 18th over of the innings. Another quick single. Well, that was touch and go because a direct hit would have made things interesting because Tala Shamsi, who was running in at the non-strikers and just dropped his bat, and had that ball hit the stumps, he would have continued running, but this time towards the dugout. Scoring rate has gone down significantly now for the batting team. Thick edge. Is it going to carry? It doesn't. And they get that quick single. Both these batters, not only they have a similar name, but it seems like they've got a very good understanding between each other, especially when they are looking to run those quick singles. He did the right thing, Tala Shamsi, by not offering any stroke because he knew the line was too wide outside the off stump. That's where the bowler needs to be a little more disciplined, and that's where the spinners, while hoping that they can apply the brakes on the scoring rate, just try to do a little extra. Now low full toss. The way these batters have run, I'm pretty sure they would have loved to come back for the second run, but Umar Taslim was very quick to his left. And Tala Shamsi wanted the second run, rightly so. But his partner ensured that he stays at the crease. It's gone up. Another opportunity for Umar Taslim to take his second catch of the night, and he takes it. Well, we all know what Tala Malik can do because of the way he plays the spinners. The ball was pitching outside the leg off stump, and it was turning further away from him while looking to go straight down the ground. He just played that one up in the air, and Umar Taslim took a decent catch. Once again, it's the spinners who are doing the job, doing the trick for Shayan Resorts. Isa bin Musa gets his first. Tala Malik out for 12. It's 138 for 7 now.
भाई 2 कदम ऊपर से आएगा, 2 कदम ऊपर बस सर, मिडल से नहीं, ऊपर हाँ बस चलते रहा, आ जाएगा 2 कदम। हसन तुम भी चलते रहा ना, बिल्कुल ऐस में नहीं हो बस। करेंगे भाई, टाइम हो गया, आप लोग बॉलर को डिसाइड करें, बॉलर को भेजें स्टार्ट पे भेजो बॉलर को। जल्दी आओ। तो हाथ सेट नहीं हुआ, तो हाथ सेट कर दो। फाइन चाहिए, फाइन चाहिए। नहीं फाइन नहीं चाहिए। चेंज करो, जल्दी आ जाओ, जल्दी करो। हसन भाग के वॉक कर रहे हो, वैद तुम इधर आओ, सही इधर आओ, वैद तुम आओ। शाबाश भाई, जल्दी जाओगे, शाबाश। साथ अंदर हो।
So we saw Tala Malik getting dismissed in the previous over, but Tala Shamsi is still out there, and he's going to be up against Shayan Mateen, who's going to begin the 19th over. Pretty sure he's not going to look to turn the ball a great deal right now, and he's just going to look to bowl as full as possible so that he can get a few more wickets now. Well, it's a full toss, although he came down the pitch, but it's going to be really interesting to see the umpire's signal. Was that a legal delivery? I just get the feeling it was, because we haven't really seen any signal from the on-field umpire. Struck it nicely, but still just got that single. Now Ruhail has walked in at number 9. Remember, they were 113 for 2 at one stage when Safir Chaudhry and Fahim were out there in the middle. Then that over from Huzaifa where he got 3 wickets. And then Humaid Waqas getting one more in the other over. Now Himalaya packages need to be wary of the fact that they are up against a team that consists of Shayan Mateen, who is a very good, very dependable batter, although it has been a quiet tournament for him so far with the bat. Umar Taslim hasn't really made the big runs either. Comes down the pitch, but will just get a single towards long gone. But we can expect anything can happen if one of these two batters, Shayan or Umar Taslim, get a big score. So any total can be achievable. Streets really hard, but they've got protection at deep square leg. Boundaries have been very difficult to come by if we talk about the last 3 or 4 overs. Even when Tala Malik and Tala Shamsi were out there, they were just dealing in singles and twos and were hoping that they get those some bad deliveries which they can hit for boundaries, but that couldn't happen. Tala Malik lost his wicket. Hits it flat again, but Umar Taslim will get there first as Tala Shamsi gets another single. He's been expensive tonight, Shayan Mateen, but this last over is turning out to be economical one. Just 5 runs off it. They're going to get a leg by of the last ball, so a decent over from the skipper. It's 145 for 7 after 19.
अंदर आएगा 7 पॉइंट पर आ
Goes for the big shot, does Ruhail, and just get the feeling he might have just got it enough. Or did he? Now, he's not that tall, Humaid Waqas, but still, I just get the feeling he has somehow managed to push the ball back in the playing field. The on-field umpire obviously going to take the word of the field, and he thinks okay, so they are okay to continue. And now both these, in fact, the captain realized that it's better to have Umar Taslim out there since he's tall and he's more inclined towards taking those high catches than to have someone like Humaid Waqas, who is not the tallest fielder for Shayan Resorts tonight. It's been an excellent day for the left-arm spinner Humaid Waqas. He has taken a couple of wickets, having a decent tournament. Talking about DPL Season 3. Quality stroke. Chance for Umar Taslim to get his 3rd of the night, and he gets another one. Twice in the over, he has looked to go down the ground towards long off. He was lucky at the first time around where Humaid Waqas, who was not that tall, but he was still able to push the ball back in the playing field. Now, he did the right thing by trying to hit it wider of Umar Taslim, but look at how quickly he moved towards his left and took it comfortably in the end. Early departure for Ruhail as well, as Himalaya packages lose their 8th on 147. Excellent effort. Saved valuable runs for his team. Otherwise, that could have run down fine towards the boundary ropes. The intensity have risen if you talk about the last 3 or 4 overs from the fielding side. Otherwise, they were sitting very quiet when Safi Chaudhary was batting. Now, Tala Shamsi, who has struggled to at least get those boundaries, will he be able to hit one at least in these last couple of deliveries? There is no one at fine leg. Hassan Pai is going to run all the way from short third to get to the ball. Tala will just get a couple. 150 meanwhile is up for Himalaya packages. So obviously they have given something to their bowlers to play with. But is it going to be enough against the likes of Shayan, Madeen and Umar Taslim? Last ball of the innings, and I just get the feeling it's going to be given as a wide, although it was touch and go. He wanted to keep it wide outside the off stump deliberately so that Tala Shamsi won't be able to drag it towards the leg side or hit it straight. But the ball just turning away from him. Quicker one. Similar story. It's another wide. Although it was much clearer on that occasion as compared to the previous delivery. Two wickets for Isa bin Musa as well tonight. Hits it high. Does he get it in the gap? He doesn't. Fielder gets there first. Tala wants to come back for the second run and he'll get there easily. Mozam was interested in the third. They're not going to get it definitely, but 154 is what they're going to end up with in their 20 overs. So no boundaries if you talk about the last couple of overs for the batting team, and that as a result 154 is what they have managed. Largely because of the efforts of Safi Chaudhary, who came out to bat at number 3 and scored a quick-fire half century. And then we saw that lower order struggling slightly against the spinners of Shayan Resorts. So 155 will be the target for Shayan Resorts. Remember, it's the last match for Himalaya packages in the league stages, whereas Shayan Resort will still be having one more game after this one. it for Shayan Resorts. Sarosh Amir and Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman have come out to open the innings. Well, he has already scored a half century in this tournament, so he'll be feeling much more confident as compared to his partner, who was in the form of his life during the SPL. But it's been a quiet tournament for the left-handed opener. Muazzam Chaudhary, who is a very decent bowler with the new ball, is taking on the new ball for Himalaya packages. .155, although it's not a big total, but can't really say anything on a surface which does offers a lot of turn to the spinners. And some extra bounce too. Just like Shayan Resorts, even Himalaya packages have got a very good and lethal bowling attack. Muazzam Chaudhary taking the new ball. Then there is Ali Tahir Chawla as well. Coming wider of the crease, drags it from outside the off stump, hits it towards the wider mid-wicket region, and he opens the count with a boundary, does Sarosh Amir. Maybe that's the sort of shot that will bring his form back. Any other batter would have looked to hit it towards the offside, towards extra cover, but he fetched that one from outside the off stump and chose the vacant region. Good start will be required by Shayan Resort, especially if we talk about the first 6 overs. If they don't lose many wickets, and even if the run rate stays between 8 and 9, it will be something that the batting team will prefer as compared to losing more wickets. Now that has gone up in the air, but it's going to just fall short of the fielder at deep mid-wicket. Daniel Tariq running to his right as Sarosh Amir gets just a single, although they could have easily come back for the couple, but they decided to go for just a run. So eventful first over comes to an end. Shayan Resorts are 7 for no loss. So off spinner from one end and the left arm orthodox from the other. Afan Imran will share this new ball alongside Muazzam Chaudhary. And since he's a left arm spinner with the left-hander on strike, Tala Malik has been stationed at deep mid-wicket along with the captain himself, Saif Chaudhary, at long off. Goes for a quick single, and the throw was at the non-striker's end because he was a little too slow in getting up the blocks there, Sarosh Amir, because he was obviously surprised by the significant turn that Afan got on the very first ball. But somehow they still managed to get that single. It's going to be a challenge how they see off this new ball, not because of the swing or the pace, but because of the spin. It was very evident in the first 6 overs in the first innings as well, when Humaid Waqas was operating and he was turning the ball a mile. Just taking a look at the fielders. Square leg is up, mid-wicket back and long gone. Punches that one towards mid-off. That didn't bounce a great deal. Or maybe he was a little too early into that stroke. And after looking at that shot attempted, Thala Shamsi is just giving a signal to his bowler and the captain to place that fielder at short mid-wicket. And that's why Safi Chaudhary, who was earlier standing at backward point, has been asked to come in front of mid-wicket. That was the arm delivery. While looking to stop that single, just overran it, Safi Chaudhary, as Abdullah also picks up another easy single. Irfan Imran is just bowling a little too quick. A little slower he's going to bowl, the difficult is going to become for the batters to hit those boundaries against him. Field will change once again for the left-hander.
है क्या मोबाइल में पैसे से मिलने क्या मुझे बताओ मैं भी देखूंगा.
Hits it really hard but couldn't get it in the gap. Quiet over from Irfan Imran comes to an end. Just 3 runs off it. Or maybe they still have a ball remaining because he bowled a wide down the leg side early on.
चैट कर रहे हो.
The field will still change. Now they've sent the fielder at long on and mid-wicket comes in. So maybe he is inviting Sarosh Ahmed to go for that slog sweep against the left-arm spinner. He goes for it. He gets it out of the middle and he sends that one into the stands over mid-wicket. Calculated risk taken and he's going to get the reward for it. And that extra delivery from Irfan Imran has been sent to journey. A 6 to win the over. 2 overs are now done. It's 16 for no loss. Into his second over now, Mozam Chaudhary and Abdul Rahman will get few runs. Might not get a boundary because the ball will just stop on its way towards the fine leg boundary. But he's going to get a couple. When you're not defending a big total, you've got to make sure the fielders are on point and you've got to stop every run. And you got to make those batters work really hard for each and every run thereafter. We saw a drop catch early on in the first innings of Safi Chaudhary, which haunted the fielding team as he went on to score a half century tonight. So fielding will obviously play a crucial role. Himalaya packages need a win, a big win, so that they can get those 2 points and can be at the second spot at the points table. Slightly short, pulls that one over square leg. Big gap available on the leg side and he finds that one comfortably, does Abdullah. Was slightly short and there was not a lot of pace available on that delivery, so he just waited for it, let the ball come closer to him. The ball did its part, got to his body and he just swiveled that one over square leg for a boundary. Good, decent start this from the batting team. Almost scoring at 8 and over, but the required run rate just gone 7.5. Was 7.5 to start off the innings. It's not the way he plays, Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman. He likes to go after the bowling, but you could sense that he's just giving a little bit of respect to the spinners. Having a look at the way the pitch has behaved in the first 20 overs. Wanted a quick single, but unfortunately he's going to turn out as another dot delivery. So 3 dots to win. It's 22 for no loss after 3. Still no change in the bowling attack. Afan Imran will continue, and he gets a wicket now. Too close to be attempting that stroke. Sarosh Shamir, you could see the disappointment on his face because he was looking to do something similar to what he did in the last ball of the previous over that was bowled by Afan, but on that occasion the ball was a little wide outside the awesome and the length was slightly shorter. This time it was straight and it was full. Set down on one knee but just missed the line of the ball, and Afan Imran crashed onto the stumps. So wicket early, a big wicket in this run chase. Sarosh Shamir once again departs early for just 12. It's 22 for 1. Shayan Mateen is the new man in at number 3, and we saw him getting a single, and once again the ball just staying a little low. It's not the first time we have seen that happening. Even a single that Shayan took a couple of deliveries back just stayed a little low, and you could now sense that Afan Imran knows that the pitch has started to behave a little differently. So as a spinner, you just got to bowl as straight as possible so that if the ball stays low and if the batter misses, you can bring those stumps or pads into play. Driven nicely and a misfield. It's going to run away and it's going to just... Oh, in fact, it's a brilliant job. Just pushing the ball inside the field with his right foot as he saves a run for his team. Umpires are still going to confirm from the fielder out there in the deep. He thinks it's okay. And it's going to just stay as 3 runs for the skipper. Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman has been kept quiet. Apart from one boundary, it's been just singles from the big man. Smashes that one hard. Once again, the ball goes towards Ali Musa at mid-off. No run taken, but a successful over comes to an end from the left-arm spinner. The score stays on 27 for 1 after 4. It was a risky stroke by the skipper, but he has somehow managed to get it in the gap. Shayan, previous delivery was well outside the off stump. It was not given as a wide, and was just overcompensating and bowling it full and straight. If he had missed, the ball would have crashed onto the pads. Would have been an easy decision for the umpire, but he made sure that he got it out of the middle, and he gets his first boundary now towards square leg. Quicker one, and I just get the feeling it was a missed stumping chance there by Dala Shamsi. Although it is never easy when the bowlers are coming over the wicket and the batter is looking to work it away on the leg side, because you are easily blinded by the movement of the batter. But He's trying his best, Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman, but unfortunately, apart from that one boundary that he got over square leg, it has been either dot or just singles. He's doing the right thing by occupying the crease, because he knows that if you play a loose shot on this pitch, there are more chances of you losing a wicket than getting few runs for your team. Shayan Mateen, well, he has also opened the innings. If we talk about the first few matches, he did open the innings, but now he's coming in at number 3 with Umar Taslim to follow. So just adds a bit more depth in their batting lineup. Quicker one, missed by the batter, missed by the keeper. It's running down fine and it's going to roll past the boundary ropes as well. Alfan Imran giving the chase, but unfortunately couldn't pull the ball back. Pretty sure it's going to be given as 5 wides by the on-field umpire. Alfan Imran, just after bowling a couple of overs, had to chase that one all the way down towards the fine leg boundary, and the ball just picking up the pace as soon as it started reaching near the boundary ropes. Another horrible delivery, well outside the off stump now. Muazzam, who is usually very economical with the new ball, has leaked away 25 runs already. Maybe it's a bit of dew. Can't really say a lot of dew has fallen because it's not that time of the year. Very clever. It's a shot that he loves. Not only him, but even Umar Taslim plays this shot a lot of times. Whenever they see the ball is outside the awesome and there is no third man in place, they usually guide it towards third man, and now they go for another run because there was no one backing up. So a couple has been converted into a 3, and a very good way it is to end the over. 5 done. Shayan Resorts are on their track to chase down 155. They are 43 for 1. Bowling his third over on the trot now with the new ball Afan. Well, it's a decent partnership that is now building between these two. Shayan has scored 12. Abdullah still fighting hard at the top of the order. Again, dabbing it towards third man region. Muazzam is the one now giving the chase. It was vice versa in the previous over when Muazzam bowled a ball outside the off stump, and Afan was the one who gave the chase. Just 4 more balls left in the power play. It's been a good start by Shayan Resorts, considering that they haven't lost many wickets, and Umar Taslim is yet to feature in this run chase. They haven't really given a lot of room to Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman so that he can open up his shoulders or free his arms. The line of attack has been full and has been out on that middle and off stump. Ideally, Himalaya packages would have loved to pick a few more wickets.
No run.
Now he gets a little bit of room and a bit of a misfield there by the skipper Saif Chaudhary at mid-off. It's not going to cost them a lot, just a single for the right-hander. They also have Ali Musa in there playing 11, but he wasn't given the new ball, maybe because he was struggling early on in the tournament with his run-up. And even if this match goes down to the last over, we might see him bowling towards the end, but since he brings a lot of pace, so he has always got more chances of getting hit for more runs. Shayan has looked more busy as compared to his partner. He has played more shots in the 10 deliveries that he has faced.
Daniel, सीधा, Daniel, सीधा.
थ्रो नहीं करनी है शाबाश.
Ball is slightly slower, hits it hard and straight, and he gets that one right at the side screen. Well, he was waiting for that sort of a delivery, Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman, since the start of the innings, and finally the last ball of the power play. It was short, it was wide, and it was not a pacey delivery at all. Just slaps that one over the bowler's head, and even Tala Malik running to his left from long on could do nothing about that. So a brilliant way to end the power play. After 6, Shayan resorts are 52 for 1.
कहाँ से जा रहा हूँ? पावर प्ले हो गया, पावर प्ले. Left arm round.
So the batting power play is done, and we're going to witness a change in the bowling attack. The left arm spinner Huzaifa has been given the ball, and he starts off with a wide outside the off stump. possibly because there are two right-handers at the crease, so they have decided to stay with the left-arm spinner. A bit of a fumble there from the fielder. Backward point will bring another single to the skipper.
अफान को शॉट ले रहा हूँ. आ जाए शॉट.
Current run rate almost touching 9 and over, which will obviously reduce the required run rate, which was 7.5 to start off with, and it has gone down to 7.3 now, with still 9 wickets in hand, so you can expect the batting team to obviously go on and chase down the remaining runs unless and until we see a collapse. Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman got a 6, remember, of the last ball of the previous over against Afan Imran. Just change his style of batting a little. Prefers to spend much more time at the crease as compared to what he used to do early on. Drags that one towards long gone from outside the off stump. Boundaries may dry up now because there are more fielders standing at the boundary ropes as compared to what they were during the first 6 overs, during the fielding restrictions.
Good ball.
He's running the first one hard. He wants to come back for the second run, although there is Tala Malik at long gone, but he is going to take on his arm and they're going to complete that second run comfortably. Every run that Shayan Mateen scores here tonight, he'll obviously feel more confident and he'll obviously look to take his team much closer to that total of 155. Now they need just 98, and as soon as the total comes below 100 into double figures, it becomes a little more easier for the batting team. Take edge. One bounce towards Ali Musa, a direct hit at the striker's end. And I'm pretty sure the umpire, Naeem Ahmed, will refer that one upstairs. It was a flat throw from short third man and it hit the stumps directly. Shayan Mateen did the right thing by sliding his bat inside and he thinks he's okay.
Last ball hai. Over ho gaya. Last ball hai. Acha aao jaldi. Last ball hai.
इंसान का बच्चा बन लग जाएगी तुम्हारे कीपर के.
An easy one for the third umpire because Shayan was well in by the time the ball came and hit the stumps. Well negotiated, presenting the full face of the bat and playing it straight back to the bowler. 5 runs in the first over from the left arm spinner. It's 57 for 1 after 7.
इसकी भी लाइट जल जाएगी इतनी जोर से मारना.
दानियल अपनी बॉल पे पॉइंट पे अच्छा फील्डर रख, कैच आएगा. ठीक है, कवरिंग है, थर्ड मैन पे भी आएगा. देखा बेटा, बॉल तेज आएगा, बॉडी पीछे लाना.
अली अली ऊपर ऊपर ऊपर.
यार मैं तो बोलूँगा एक बंदा चेंज कर ले जैफा से. जैफा चेंज कर ले.
तेज रहना जैफा, यहाँ से तुम्हारे पास आएगा बॉल.
There's going to be bowling change from both ends now. You saw Huzaifa bowling the previous over from the squash court end, and now Daniel Tariq being introduced from the pavilion end. Very gun fielder Daniel Tariq, but right now his job is to pick up wickets for Himalaya packages. Goes for the big shot, does Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman, and what a way to welcome the new bowler. Sitting down on one knee and sweeping that one out of his sides, way over deep mid-wicket boundary for a huge hit. On the perfect, sweetest part of his bat behind that one. And the umpires have asked for the other ball because that ball has disappeared. It's a stunning hit from Abdullah. Earlier we saw him hitting one straight down the ground against Irfan Imran, and of the very first delivery that was bowled by Daniel Tariq, he had no hesitation playing across the line and hitting it way over deep mid-wicket's head. So the runs are coming from both ends. Shayan Mateen has looked busy, and bin Abdul Rahman has now started to open up his shoulders. He'll have to be a little watchful with the ball turning away from him, because up till now every other spinner has turned the ball on this pitch, and Daniel Tariq will look to do the same. Down the leg side. It wasn't kept by the keeper, and straight away he was pointing something towards the umpire. Maybe it hit the bats or the bat. Leg by is given by the umpire, but they still got those 2 runs they were after.
नहीं गलत जगह जा रहा है, यहाँ से फिर जाएगा.
8 आ गए.
Now it's a thick edge, but it's just going to fall between those 2 fielders on the offside. Ali Musa, the one giving the chase, and with his arm you can't really risk the second run. They did the right thing by just staying for the single. .44 now is the partnership between these two. So even after losing a wicket very early, they haven't really gone on the back foot, these two gentlemen. It's a very good play against spin Shayan Mateen. Not a start Daniel Tariq would have hoped for, but he's come back nicely after getting struck for a 6 of the very first delivery. Nicely done in his follow through, although he didn't stop it completely, but he ensured that they don't take a single. A dot it is to end the over. It's 67 for 1 after 8. To his second over now, Huzaifa. So Saif Chaudhary has given extended spells to each and every spinner. We saw both the new ball bowlers bowling 3 overs each during the power play, and now Huzaifa bowling his second. Sometimes you've got to make sure that you give bowlers your short spell so that the batters do not start feeling comfortable. They have protected that region on the outside against Shayan because they know how well he is when he's looking to place the ball behind square on the offside, especially when the ball has been delivered outside the off stump and the length has been slightly shorter. But on that occasion it was just a little too wide, and even the batter decided to not go for any stroke. gives himself room and loses his wicket in the process. Was there any need to play that sort of a stroke there by the skipper? Just moving away from the line of leg stump, exposing all those three stumps. The ball might have stayed low, might have got an inside edge, but this is exactly what Himalaya packages wanted. Shayan, who was looking settled, who was looking good out there, once again will go out on a low score. Just 18 is what he managed tonight. It's 68 for 2.
तो थ्रो की बात कर रहा हूँ। ये वाली चीज़ें हम बेंच 2 क्लास से करते हुए आ रहे हैं। 3 किए ना तुमने? 3 किए ना? तुमने ओवर 3 किए ना? हाँ तो अब तुम वो करना जो कह रहे हो उसका होता है। सर बॉलिंग लीड को good check, Uzefa. Full marks for the confidence, bhai.
So Umar Taslim now walks in, another big man, and he needs to get a decent score if Shayan Resorts wants to chase down the remaining 86 runs. Because as expected, the boundaries won't be that easy to come by with the spinners operating from both ends, and now with the captain back in the dugout, you could sense, and even Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman will have to shift his gears, and we'll have to be a little more watchful as compared to what he was in the previous over when he took on Daniel Tariq of the very first ball. Goes for the big shot, and he once again sends that one into the stands towards deep mid-wicket. He has hit 3 of them tonight, 2 of them in that region. Never easy against the left-arm spinner with the tall turning against you, but have a look at how good a position he got himself in. And he got that one comfortably over mid-wicket. Almost 10 rows back. It's 75 for 2 after 9.
अरे अली छोड़ दे, अली मूसा छोड़ दो यार, प्लीज यार, अच्छी बॉलिंग कर। सर बॉल है, नेक्स्ट टाइम कवरिंग।
अब डैनी अब आजा। ओए 2 की कोले वेट करेगा उमर भाई। हो जाता, बहुत बड़ा रन था, बहुत बड़ा रन था, बहुत दूर खड़ा वो, चलते हुए बना था। हाँ 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 जल्दी आना कौन आता है यार ये चीज नो रन दानियल हाँ 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 चेंज हो तो इधर आना चेंज पे अभी नहीं आ जाइए
हाँ फन भाई शॉर्ट मिड
आजा चल अब आजा खाली एक के दो तो नहीं थे यार
यस यस अली सिंह सिंगल है छोड़ दे सिंगल है
पक्का रन है उस पर क्यों आ रहा उसमें आराम से आजा
इजी हो जा नहीं
आजा
4 runs so far in this over, so have played him well if you talk about both these batters. But you got to really admire the way he has shifted his gears, Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman, and he has waited for the right time and the bat ball to hit away for boundary. He hasn't really allowed any of the spinners to settle against him. The very first ball that he faced against Dani Al-Tariq went over mid-wicket, and the last delivery that he faced against Josefa once again went towards deep mid-wicket from a different end. But he's continuing his good form with the bat. This time it's Umar Taslim who decides to go big, and he almost took that one, Saif Chaudhary. It was hit hard, it was hit flat, and it was going to the right of the fielder at long gone. Saif Chaudhary was running to his right, got to him at a pretty decent height. But unfortunately, while running, or while he was in that momentum, he just couldn't hold on to it. Would have been an ideal situation and a big wicket for Himalaya packages, but unfortunately, it went down. It's 82 for 2 after 10.
रोकना पड़ेगा
आप बहुत लेट मारा बहुत टाइम मिल गया था ना हेड में चेंज कर ये होता है डबल माइंड
मारो ना मारो अब फान हाँ फान गैप पे है दोनों के.
So he got a wicket of Shayan Mateen in the previous over, and probably that is the reason why he has been given an extra over now, Josefa. Well, he's going to get a quick single towards extra cover, although if he had decided, if he would have decided not to play any stroke, it would have been given as a wide as well. Saw a decent partnership for the second wicket between Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman and Shayan Mateen before Shayan got dismissed. But once again, they have ensured that the scoring rate stays over 8 and over. Tickles that one. There is no one at short fine leg. The wicketkeeper is running himself. So is Faiz Chaudhary from deep square leg. He gets there first, and Abdullah gets another couple. So he's not just dealing in boundaries or maximum, but he's also ensuring that he runs well between the wickets. Just 70 more to get, 58 balls remaining, but still things can change. We have seen that in the last few matches, which went down to the wire, when Himalaya packages were able to get those 5 runs they were after of the last ball, courtesy of that big shot from Dala Malik, and then We saw Shayan Resorts at the receiving end, losing that game by 1 run when they weren't able to chase down 112. So nothing can be said unless and until the last ball has been delivered. It's a full toss, but luckily the ball will go in the gap and towards deep extra cover on the offside. It's going to be a big question, when are they going to introduce Ali Musa, if he is in the plans of Himalaya packages, or was he just playing as a regular batter in the playing 11 today? Once again, they're going to push for a couple. In fact, they're just going to get 1 run. Leg bye is given by the umpire, but they all count. Got to be a little more disciplined when you're not having a lot of runs to defend. A lot of occasions we have seen deliveries that have been kept too wide outside the off stump or have been going down the leg side. Now the idea is right, to bowl as straight as possible to bring those pads and stumps into play, but got to make sure that you do not really err in line and length that often. A lot of extras have been gifted already to the batting team.
Perfect ball, yaar. Perfect ball. बहुत आला.
Well, he decided to stay on the back foot on that one. Although it was a length delivery, playing it with a straighter bat would have been a decent option, and I think that is what Umar Taslim is having a word about. Now he goes flat and goes over long off, does Abdullah. It's his 4th of the night. There's no stopping him for night west for sure. Not just dealing in singles, but also ensuring that he gets those big shots coming. We haven't really seen a lot of boundaries being hit, but anything that comes out of the middle of the bat usually disappears out of the boundary ropes. Another over which ends with a 6. It's 94 for 2 after 11.
बॉल चेंज होगा Rafan. गैप पड़ा है थोड़ा अपना उज़ैफा.
Couple of wickets have gone down tonight for Shayan Resorts. Both have been picked by the left-arm spinners, Huzaifa and Affan. Affan has been brought back into the attack. It's a chance for the field and he spills it. And not only he puts that one down, but it also goes towards the boundary ropes for a boundary. Last few overs, we have seen a couple of chances being given to Umar Taslim. One by the captain Saif Chaudhary at long on, and now one by his brother at deep extra cover. If you want to win those games, you've got to take every chance, especially of the batter of the caliber of Umar Taslim. Because if he gets going, one thing is for sure, Shayan Resorts won't even be needing full 20 overs to chase down these many runs now. A big innings was due on him. Maybe tonight is the night for the big man to show what he's capable of, or why he was bought for more than 50 crore points during the auction. Affan bowled well during the power play. Got a wicket of Sarosh Amir. Haven't really seen Ali Tahir Chawla as of yet. Although bringing him in the bowling attack, being a right arm leg spinner can be a decent option because they have tried Daniel Tariq, but that didn't work for him. 100 comes up, that too in the 12th over. So the run rate almost touching 9, but as the required run rate has gone even below 7 and over. Once again, the ball going straight to the fielder, and even then they get that single easily. Not a lot of energy is being witnessed in the outfield as well. Maybe it's time for Saif Chaudhary to do something different. Maybe introduce Ali Musa so that he can get rid of Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman at least, because he's looking very comfortable against the spinners right now. Maybe bringing the pace might cause him to commit an error, and this is what they are waiting for. Now this looks close, and this will be given. He was once again looking to play that favourite shot of his towards the leg side. The ball might have stayed straight and a little low, and it hit his back leg, and it was an easy decision for the on-field umpire. It would have crashed onto the off stump. A wicket is what they were after, and a wicket is what they have got now. Afan Imran closing his spell with another wicket, and Abdullah bin Abdul Rahman, who played beautifully tonight, walks back after scoring a crucial knock of 43. It's 101 for 3 after 12.
सीधे सीधे हो जाएगा, स्ट्रेट हो। 5 बॉलर का थर्ड मैन होता है ना, वहाँ स्ट्रेट स्ट्रेट रहना। ज़्यादा पॉइंट पे जाओ। यस नो, रन है, सब रन है। हमजा बॉलिंग नहीं चला रहा। के साथ नहीं है ना, आखिर के 4 ओवर दिखवाएगा। आराम से 4 ओवर कराएगा। लेफ्ट आर्म राउंड, वेट करो, वेट अंदर वाली को अंदर हो अली,
Change in the bowling attack now. Safi Chaudhary comes in. Finally, they have decided to bring some pace. Umar Taslim once again just angles that one towards short third, and he once again gets off strike. It's a promotion of the order tonight for Bilal Ahmed. Comes into bat at number 5, an ideal batter to be batting at this stage now for Shayan Resorts. You have seen him batting lower down the order at number 9 as well, but that is not really his number. He's a proper middle order batter who can play the spin as fast bowlers equally well. So just 53 now to get for Shayan Resorts. And then if they can go on to get these remaining runs, they're going to be in a similar position. In fact, in a much better position as compared to Himalaya packages, because they're going to finish off the league stages with just 4 points. Change of pace, but he still gets that single towards fine leg. Doing the right thing, Umar Taslim. He hasn't really taken a lot of risks up till now. He's attempted a couple of big shots, and on both the occasions the ball went into the hands of those two fielders in the deep, but we saw chances being spilled. Safir Chaudhry, the man who is bowling right now, well, he was given a chance and he made the most of it by scoring a half century in the first innings. Still couldn't get it in the gap, although it was there to be hit. Just had to beat one fielder at backward point and he couldn't. Once again, bangs that one into the pitch. It has been placed towards deep mid-wicket. They want to come back for the couple of runs, and they're going to get that too. Really good running between the wickets. You could sense the urgency there shown by both the batters to complete that second one. 13 done, it's 106 for 3.
करवा लो शॉर्ट रन ही नहीं यहाँ पे यहाँ से रखिए भागा ना ऐसे ही कुछ मेरा नहीं चेक करा लो ये सर मैं यहाँ लाइन नहीं है ना चेक करा लो सर बहुत आगे रखता हूँ मैं कॉन्फिडेंस से बोल रहा हूँ निकलना हमारे चारों हो गए ना हमारे चारों हो गए देख रहा था
The umpires have just communicated to the third umpire to check for that short run. Well, he completed that easily.
शॉर्ट रन चेक कर रहे हैं
आपका चेक कर रहे हैं ठीक है
मेरा सर
There were no issues there as Umar Taslim clearly slided his bat in and then he went and turned for the other run. Daniel Tariq once again back into the action. His first couple of overs weren't really that effective. But he's also that sort of a bowler who can change the complexion of the game within just one over, where he can get at least a couple or 2 wickets. Something that we witnessed in the first innings when Reserva got 3 in 1 over. No concern as far as the required run rate for the batting team.
Excellent, beta, एक दे दिया
It's very stylish when he's looking to play those horizontal bat shots. Even it's a pull shot or that cut shot that he just attempted to get those couple of runs. Obviously, Shayan Resorts were at the receiving end in the previous match, so they will obviously look to get those 2 points and will look to chase it down within the 17th or the 18th over. Now that has gone up. It's an opportunity. Tala Malik is running in and he takes a really good running sliding catch. This is what good feeling effort can do for your team. It totally uplifts the mood of the playing 11. Daniel Tariq was brought in so that he could pick up a big wicket, and he does that. Looking to hit that wider of long on, got sliced off the bat. It went up in the air. Tala Malik was running in from long off and touched that one to perfection. He knows how crucial that wicket was. Umar Taslim now the man dismissed on 17. It's 108 for 4.
बैटिंग करने आ रहे, ये नहीं पता बॉलिंग पे कौन है। नहीं हो रहा आज, क्या नहीं हो रहा? स्पिन हो रहा।
बहुत आला कैच तला। Shaba, another twist in the tail, boys.
अली भाई, next time covering.
शाबाश 2 दिन पहले वाला रिपीट करेंगे बॉयज। शाबाश
अली चलो जल्दी।
अली यहाँ से अच्छा रन आउट लेंगे भाई, रन आउट चाहिए यहाँ से।
So danger man has been dismissed. Umar Taslim, who could have done significant damage to the bowling team, but he walked back after scoring just 17. Hassan Pai is the new man in, but it's going to be a wide down the leg side. He's not the only bowler who has erred in line and length tonight. We saw a lot of wides in the first innings, but Himalaya packages, I just get the feeling they have given a lot more runs to the batting team in terms of wides outside the off stump and down the leg side. He also is a very stylish player, Hassan Pai, but all of a sudden you could sense that they have started to believe once again, Himalaya packages. This game can still go anywhere from here on.
No run.
Lovely over. Brilliant way to end as well. Couple of dots. It's 109 for 4 after 14.
36, boys, shabash. आ जाए
2 की कॉल देखना, गैप में 2 है, फील्डर नहीं उठाएगा बॉल तो कितना है।
So they haven't really been able to get a lot of runs in the last couple of overs, and on top of that they have also lost Umar Taslim. So the required run rate that was that had gone down below 7 and over has just gone to 7.5 now. Safi Chaudhary beginning yet another over. It was tucked away towards the leg side. He wants to stop that one himself, but Bilal will get a couple of runs. Fielding will have to be on point now from Himalaya packages. They can't really afford to drop any catch, and they'll have to make sure that whenever the batter are looking to go for that second one, they just limit that to a single. It's a very crunch situation, this game. Low full toss. Does he get it away? No, he doesn't. Half stop by the skipper himself at mid-off. They want to come back for yet another couple, and they're going to get there. Excellent running between the wickets. Mid-off was up. Saif Chaudhary, he got his right hand to it. Long on was coming in. Tala Malik, he got there, but not before Bilal turned back for the second run. They do understand that it is easier to face pace as compared to spin on this pitch. That's why they are looking to take their chances against Safir. Couldn't really get up the mark in the previous over. Hassan Pai faced a couple of dots against the spinner. Full toss is an absolute gift. Doesn't really matter if he couldn't really put that one away for a boundary, but always a good feeling when you face a ball out of the middle of the bat and you get down to the other end. Bilal obviously is the senior in this partnership, so he'll have to make sure that he stays till the end for Shayan Resorts. Just counting the number of fielders on the leg side. He's got 2 in the boundary rope, square leg and mid wicket. One more extra run gifted to the batting team. Have to be more disciplined in this department, Himalaya packages. He bowled that one slightly slower, so Bilal just had to wait for it. And in the process, you could see that he couldn't really time that one out of the middle. Nicely bowled. Just a little too wide, and you could see the ball just shaping away from the right hand. A really good way to end the over this from Safir. 15 done, it's 117 for 4.
चलिए आवाज आनी है पिछली वाली अच्छी 2 लास्ट 2 3 वही कर
पास में अड़ते से रना बॉल ही है, ठीक है, 20 पे 30 बनाएंगे आराम से बन जाएंगे भाई। लेग स्टंप
अंदर आएंगे ये अब डैनी हमजा इधर रखो
स्टार्ट करो ना, सारे रन है हसन, ये सब रन है, आप स्टार्ट करो रन
अली रन आउट है यहाँ से। चलो दानियल चलो
So it's the last over for Daniel Tariq. Can he do something different? Once again, Bilal goes for a quick single, and it should have been a direct hit. It was Safir Chaudhary who is excellent in the outfield, and tell you what, that throw, the ball wasn't far away from the stumps. It was a risky single that Bilal opted to take, and he was very lucky that he was not at the receiving end. Now this game is just getting a little more tight as what we expected, as compared to what we expected early on. Especially when Shayan was out there in the middle along with Abdullah. He lost his wicket, then Umar Taslim came in, hit a couple of big shots, but then he also got dismissed. So 2 big names in Shayan Resorts haven't really fired in this tournament. Although the equation looks very simple, 36 to get of 28 deliveries, but Got an inexperienced Hassan Pai at the other end. Well, he comes down the pitch. Well, the ball might have been angling down the leg side, so you can't really give that one leg before as an on-field umpire. Daniel Tariq just asking that question from Naeem, and obviously it's the fact that it was angling down the leg side and the fact that he was too much down the track.
सही है, एक है. इजी हो जाओ, फैज इजी हो जाओ. एक नहीं रुकेगा यहाँ
Even
से.
the fielders on the offside or on the leg side have taken a step or two inside the boundary rope. They know that both these batters are not really looking to attempt those big shots. In fact, they're just looking to run between the wickets. I think it's a good idea to make sure that you are standing a little in front.
दो रहती है ना. जल्दी आ. हाँ. दो बाकी हैं इसलिए कह रहा हूँ.
34 of 26. He has got one wicket tonight, Daniel Tariq. Can he get one more? Oh, this looks close. This looks much close and given by the umpire. That slow, dreaded finger finally goes up. Bilal is having a word with the on-field umpire, but the decision has been made already. He decided to stay on the back foot. Although you can argue that the ball was hitting his left leg and you could see that off stump. But since he was way back inside the crease and the ball did not have to travel a lot of distance, that's why the umpire ruled it in the favor of the bowling team. Another wicket now goes down for Shayan. It's 121 for 5.
यार बात सुनो कितने रन 6 है ना 4 है 21 34 रह देखो बनाने पड़ेंगे लेकिन हल्का लोगे तो बन भी जाएंगे बड़े खड़े नहीं बनेंगे शॉट भी लेना या फाइनल लेना
शाबाश डैनी. 2 बॉल अंदर अच्छी घुसाई है बेटा. शाबाश, एक और राजा. ऊपर आना ATC. फैज थोड़ा सीधा हो गया.
It's not the first time we have seen the wicket falling down at the crucial stage of the match. Bilal, who was expected to stay out there till the end, unfortunately was given leg before when he decided to stay back on a delivery that was not that shorter. Could have paddled that one. But since he departs, that brings Saad Abdullah at the crease.
No run.
You could see the pressure mounting a little on the batting team. A really good spell comes to an end from Daniel Tariq. His first couple of overs were a little expensive, but he came back well and got 2 in his remaining couple of overs. It's 121 for 5 after 16.
हाथ खुला रख अली. हाथ खुला रख.
So pace has been taken off, and once again, since there are 2 right-handers at the crease, Huzaifa will be bowling the 17th over. Couple of surprises. We haven't really seen Ali Musa or Ali Tahir Chawla tonight with the ball. But this is another crucial over. One more wicket for Himalaya packages right now, and they're going to start thinking that they are well within the game. Still hanging in balance this match right now between these two teams. Just get the feeling he was looking to drive that towards extra cover, got inside half of the bat, but he still gets the single. Does Hassan. Saad, we all know what he can do. He can play those big shots, but are they needed right now? Well, at least one of them is. Just need at least one big over where they can get more than 10, so that they can bring the required run rate down to under 7. Right now it's gone beyond 8 for the batting team. Hits it flat and straight, but straight down to Sophi Chaudhary at long off. He'll obviously look to take his chances against the spinners, Saad.
बेटा कोई चालाकी नहीं, जो कर रहा है बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है.
That's where Saad needs to just go and have a word with Hassan, although Saad is a completely different player in nature as compared to Hassan. Hassan likes to pick up singles, whereas Saad looks to go for those boundaries, but he's the one with more experience. Once again attempting that shot, and this time Tala Shamsi did take the bails off, but he did not look really interested in appealing for stumping. Well, Shayan Resorts, obviously they do not want to be at the receiving end in back-to-back matches. Comes down the pitch and just falls short of deep extra cover. But nevertheless, it's just a single for the batting team. The required run rate has now gone and jumped to 10. A big shot is needed. It's the need of the hour for the batting team. Saad goes for the big shot. He gets it out of the middle and just gets it over Tala Malik. They needed a big shot and they've got one out of Saad's bat. Excellent stroke this from the big man. Outside the off-stump it was. He dragged that one towards long on. Tala Malik using his height, his reach and jump, but to no avail as the ball went over his head and crashed into the fence. A 6 to end the over means Shayan Resorts still in this game. They are 130 for 5 after 17.
अंदर बुला रहे सर, सदा दे इसको, सदा दे. क्या करते हैं ये? ओपनिंग.
आई नहीं थी इसके पूरे बैट पे.
थोड़ा अंदर हो जाओ.
ये तो लगा हो जाएगा.
अंदर हो जाओ. अंदर हो थोड़ा अंदर हो. अंदर इधर. बस काफी है.
The 25 more to get. Moazzam Chaudhary comes into the bowling attack. And once again he keeps it outside the off-stump. It's been given as a wide by the umpire, so they're going to cherish each and every run they're going to get from here on. And if a run comes in the form of a wide or a no ball, it's an extra added bonus for the batting team. Thick edge, but there is no one at third man. It's running down fine and it's just going to go past the boundary ropes. It was Ali Musa who was giving the chase, but unfortunately even he couldn't stop that one. Up till now he has looked to fetch everything from outside the off-stump and he's looking to just sweep everything. Missed out on a couple of occasions in the previous over. This time got a thick edge and even Ali Musa couldn't pull it back. Hasn't been his night tonight, Moazzam Chaudhary with the ball.
Well ball.
Although he usually picks up wickets early on while he bowls with the new ball, but that couldn't happen. If he can just bowl 4 dot deliveries or pick up a wicket right now, it's going to be golden.
आए हाय एक ही शॉट मार रहा है.
Hassan does the right thing by getting a single. I'm pretty sure Saad will look to go for another big shot from here on.
सीधा
Just bring it down to a runner ball.
दरवाजे पे आ जा दोनों के बीच में. पीछे सर्कल के एज पे आ जा दोनों के बीच में.
He smashes that one straight. Hasn't middled that one. Tala Malik takes another good catch at long off. Have a look at the jubilation on the face of their skipper, Saif Chaudhary. He knows that they are still not out of this competition. He went for the flat hit. It went straight, but unfortunately Tala was just too straight for his liking, and he once again took a really good catch running to his right. He's an excellent fielder. It's his second of the night, and he makes sure that he sends back Saad packing back to the dugout. 7 is what he got tonight. It's 136 for 6.
गंडा है, पांचवा गंडा है.
शाबा पिछले मैच का हीरो भी है और एंड में आउट भी हुआ है.
Well, there have been a lot of game-changing moments in this match. Remember that over from Muzaffar Rizwan where he got 3 wickets that just put the batting team on the back foot. And you got to say, there have been a lot of game-changing moments in this innings as well. Especially that wicket of Umar Taslim. A couple of fielders have taken some excellent catches. Umar Taslim got 3 in the first innings. Salah has already taken a couple. It's a neck-to-neck battle between the two teams. Well, he's looking for the scoop. Now, did it hit the bat or the pad? Nothing given by the on-field umpire. So it's going to stay as a dot. The score remains on 137 for 6, with 18 to get in the last couple of overs.
चलो कोई बात नहीं, डॉट मिल गई, ये बड़ी बात है. आना चाहिए दो,
आना चाहिए दो. अरे कुछ नहीं हो रहा अभी. आउटसाइड था क्या? आउटसाइड था.
So a lot of matches in this tournament have gone down to the wire, and this is definitely one of them as well. With 18 to get of the last couple of overs, we can't really choose which team is the favourite to win this match from here on. Isa bin Musa, who has just joined Hassan Pai, has just faced one delivery up till now. Safir Chaudhary bowling the penultimate over. As Isa will get an easy single towards extra cover. Now Safir, well, his goal will be to make sure that he doesn't concede a boundary in this over. 6 singles won't really harm Himalaya packages, because anything more than 10 to get in the last over, you could sense that the pressure will be on the batting team. He's going to keep on coming around the wicket. Safi Chaudhary with a shorter run up, and will look to bowl as full and straight as possible. It's a slower delivery now. That has gone up. Will it carry to deep mid wicket? It once again falls slightly short of Daniel Tariq at deep mid wicket. Well, he played a decent knock in the first match as well for Shayan Resorts against Interior Junction, but just couldn't really get those boundaries when they were required, Hassan Pai. And even today he finds himself in a position where they need at least a couple of boundaries so just they can get into a comfortable position from where they're in right now. Isa bin Musa obviously very decent with the bat, can do that as well. Comes down the pitch. Now it's a full toss, but I'm pretty sure the umpire is still not in the mood of giving that one as a no ball, because he thinks that the batter came too much down the pitch. Three balls, three singles. He once again places that one up in the air. This time it should be a regulation chance for Daniel Tariq, and he takes it in the second attempt. Another wicket to fall for Shayan Resorts, and once again they are going down at a crucial situation of this match. It was pitched up, just looking to flick that one, got a lot of height but no distance whatsoever, and Daniel Tariq will usually takes them in routine. The ball just jumping and popping out of his hands in the first attempt, but he made sure that he took it in the second. Safi gets his first. Hassan Pai, the man walking back. It's 140 for 7.
दो बाकी हैं, दो शाबाश, 3 पे 2 आए, शाबाश। छोटा एंड है बाबले, छोटा एंड है, छोटा एंड है। अबे भाई अब बड़ा शॉट लेना पड़ेगा, मैच पहला जीत के फेंक दोनों को बोलते हैं कर सुकून से कर, एक जहन से करना बस, शाबाश, जो समझ आए कर भाई। एटीसी पीछे से आजा, बिल्कुल सर्कल से।
So what a brilliant second last over this is turning out to be from Safi Chaudhary. 3 singles of the first 3 balls, and then he gets a wicket of Hassan Pai. Anas, the new man, in at number 9. And he'll have to do something that Tala Malik was able to do for Himalaya packages a few nights back. Runs, some quick runs towards the end. Just digs that one out. Ali Musa misjudges that one at backward point. They're going to look to come back for a couple. It's a rocket throw, but it's not going to be enough. Still need 13 more to win. Well, they need a boundary from anywhere. Who is going to do it? Right now it's Anas on strike. Can he hit the long ball? They need some luck as well, Shayan Resorts. It's a slower delivery. Very cleverly bowled there for Safi Chaudhary, completely disguising Anas with the lack of pace. He just gives away 5 runs in the penultimate over, along with that wicket of Hassan. It's 142 for 7 after 19, with 13 more to get in the last over.
एक छक्के पड़ गया तब भी खत्म नहीं है, और बहुत बड़े रन से बस। बैट्समैन ले लो बाहर, एक से रोको रोको। चलिए 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 चलिए, अली तू रोक लेगा आराम से, क्या बात सुन अली, तेरा रहना तू छोड़ दे, कितने रन चाहिए? आप अपनी बॉलिंग करो, इंशाल्लाह करोगे। हमजा अंदर आओ, आ जाओ अंदर आओ, बाकी इधर 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 आओ। ईसा को तो रोको, ईसा को तो रोको, कहां जा रहे ईसा?
So 13 more to get. Remember, at one stage they were 100 for 2 in 11.5 overs, and the required run rate was just over 6 and over. And now they're finding themselves in a position where they need 13 to get in the last over. Now, big surprise is the fact that Ali Musa has been asked to bowl the last over of the innings. Yeah, you could argue that spinners are more likely to get hit for the big shot, but the boundaries have clearly dried up if you talk about the last 4 or 5 overs. So they could have gone for Ali Tahir Chawla too, who is a pretty decent leg spinner against the two batters who are right-handers. Ali Musa, with the pace that he bowls with, always in the danger of getting hit for a few runs. Obviously, there's going to be a long meeting between the bowler and the captain. Still checking the base of his grippers, whether he's okay and whether he's going to be able to continue or not. I think he's just changing them. He's going to change them from Safir Chaudhary. One thing is for sure, that he's not happy from where he starts his run-up, so he's obviously going to bowl with a shorter run-up. Isa bin Musa will be on strike. He has just got 3 runs up till now, but he can hit those big shots. It's going to be him against his brother. Who would have thought that Shayan Resorts, who were in such a comfortable position, will be needing 13 to win at the last over. But they need to do that if they need to keep their hopes alive to qualify for the semi-finals. Remember, Himalaya packages defend these 12 runs and they are in top 2 position. They're going to finish at top 2 at least. Interior Junction will obviously have a chance of topping the group if they get another victory in their last match. Pretty sure a lot of advices must have been shared with Ali Musa. So Isa bin Musa now on strike. You could see long off and long on back, mid-wicket and square leg, and a fielder at deep backward point. So third man and fine leg are both up, so he can't really afford to err in his line or length. It's going to be challenging for him. Thick edge, and it's gone fine. Just past the outstretched hand of the keeper, and it's going to run away for 4. This is what we talked about as well. When you bring pace, there are always chances of the batter to get those runs behind the wickets. And tell you what, it wasn't far away from the right glove of Talal Shamsi either. Third man or fine leg needs to be back. You can afford to bring either mid-off up or a fielder at mid-on. 9 more to get of the last over. Last season, Ali Musa was able to chase down 18 runs where he hit the 6th of the last ball. Now he needs to defend 9. It's going to be a leg bye. One more boundary, and you could see that the pressure will be right back on the fielding team. But will Anas be able to middle one? Third man now is back, and I think it's the right field setting for someone like Ali Musa, who bowls quicker. Fine leg is still up. Pushes that one towards deep backward point. They've got protection out there. They'll just get a single. But most importantly, Isa bin Musa gets back on strike. 8 of 3 is what they need. In fact, 7 is what they need right now. Hits that one hard, but couldn't get it past the bowler. Excellent bowling this from Ali Musa. He's now bowling much fuller as compared to his first delivery that went for a boundary towards third man. Bowls a full toss. He comes down the pitch. It's an opportunity for Saif Chaudhary, and he's going to take it. He's going to accept that one gratefully in the end, as Ali Musa gets a wicket of a full toss. The idea was right, to come down the pitch and try to hit it as hard as possible. But unfortunately, mid-off was up and long on was back. And Saif Chaudhary took it easily in the end. Another wicket goes down. It's the 8th of the night for Shayan Resorts, with them still needing 7 more to win.
पागल आदमी मैं टेंशन में मुझे अच्छी बॉल नहीं करनी होगी मैं तेरे कहने में करूंगा अच्छी बॉल
डीलिंग इसका वो पैसे है ना तू समझो बस बस बस
कितने विकेट्स हुई लास्ट की 1 पे 8 ना 1 पे 8 7 बराबर
मिडिल
7 चाहिए भाई 7 चाहिए
मिडिल ये रहा
7 चाहिए भाई छक्के पे तो टाई
Satpai at number 10 with just hits that one hard, gets it in the gap. He's going to get a boundary, but it's not going to be enough. Himalaya Packages have successfully defended 154 in a match that has gone down to the wire. They have been able to win this by 2 runs. What a brilliant comeback this has been from Himalaya Package, from being almost down and out when the opposition were 100 for 2 in 11 and a half overs, to be able to win this game by 2 runs speaks volume of how they have bowled in these last 7 or 8 overs. Spare a thought for Shayan Resorts. They needed a win. They need a big win tonight, but unfortunately in both the matches that they have played, previous one where they couldn't chase down 112, and once again tonight couldn't chase down 155. And their journey will almost be over now from here on.
ये रहना ये रहना
Sad faces of Shayan Resorts, although they played brilliantly. If you talk about the way they bowled in the first innings, talk about how well Huzaifa Rizwan and Humaid Waqas curtailed the flow of runs and got those crucial wickets at crucial moments. And they restricted Himalaya Packages to 154, but just proved to be enough for them in the end. A good start they got from Abdullah. He scored 43 of just 36 deliveries. Sarosh Amir unfortunately got a boundary and a 6, but he went for just 12. Run a ball 18 for Shayan, the skipper. Couldn't really convert that into a big score. Umar, who was expected for him to get a big score, unfortunately he went out for just 17. And from there on, the match just churned on its head. Daniel Tariq picked up a couple of wickets. Bilal unfortunately couldn't get a big score either. Hassan Pai stayed for 16 delivery, just scored 11. He couldn't get a boundary. 7 runs apiece for Saad and Isa, and Anna scoring 3, with Saad getting a boundary of the last ball, which was obviously not enough. As far as the bowling is concerned, Muazzam got a wicket, Affan getting 2, a wicket for Huzaifa, Daniel getting 2 as well for 21. Safi Chaudhary bowling that penultimate over, went for just 5 and got that wicket. And Ali Musa bowling the last over, where there was a lot of pressure on him to defend those 13 runs, and he was able to do that successfully and got a wicket in the process as well. So Himalaya Packages scoring 154, and Shayan Resorts unfortunately not being able to chase down the target as they lose this game by 2 runs.